Allan Gandelman from the New York Cannabis Growers and Processors Association. Come on, man. Explain to us what just happened.
All right. Thank you, Jacoby. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, Chris, who spoke before for Mary. I've known those guys. They're amazing, amazing legacy operators. Highly recommend you speak to them about their experiences. So let me do just a 2-minute thing about this conditional bill. It was a little bit unexpected. It kind of passed at the last minute. And the main focus of this bill is really threefold. The first thing it does is it provides a conditional license to hemp growers who have been growing for 2 or more years in the state of New York. There's probably 200 of them, and it limits that grow to 1 acre outdoor and about 20,000 square feet of greenhouse, either or, but with no lights. The state will not allow hemp farmers to use lights because they want to come out with sustainability, regulations around grow lights and all that kind of stuff. So really what the state is trying to do with this bill is show that, okay, you know what, we have some small businesses, this is an easy way in, we can get them in, start the supply chain, the harvest really won't be ready till October. By the time dispensaries open, they'll turn it into oil, into distillate, into products, they're gonna be, there for those first dispensaries. The other really, really interesting thing about this bill, and this is something our association has been pushing for a long time, we would really have liked to seen them create an incubator program. However, at the last minute, they created something called a mentorship program. And the way that this works is really unknown. And I think that's where we have the most potential and the most access for other legacy cultivators and other social equity applicants to get into the industry. They left this mentorship thing so wide open that basically anyone who partners up with a hemp farm or a processor or manufacturer one way or the other could be entitled to get one of those conditional licensing. And what this does is kind of give people a backdoor into licensing so they are not going to be having to compete on expensive license applications and competing with a lot of larger MSOs and large out-of-state operators who have done this before and know what they're doing. So there is a fantastic thing built into this bill that people have not realized yet. And I think our association is going to be here to make sure that it gets realized and we bring in hundreds of other operators into this space as fast as possible. And one of the things we're going to need as an association, really, because the Office of Cannabis Management does not know how to do this. And what we need is help from all of you in this room to figure out how we stand this program up this year and start getting people involved and start getting people licensed. And they call it a mentorship program, but the reality is, if we get legacy cultivators in here, it's not a mentorship program that hemp farmers are mentoring legacy operators, because some of you have been doing it for 20, 30 years. I mean, I think everyone knows that. I think this is just a way to kind of connect the dots, connect the industry, have some outdoor growers, have some small scale, maybe craft growers or some other legacy growers who want to get in on this. So it's definitely a monumental moment. No other state has done anything like this and really kind of kickstarted the industry from day one. So I'm super surprised, but also super, super happy that the Office of Cannabis Management has signaled that this is how they want the industry to go. This is a huge win for us and a huge win for everyone in this room, but now there is a lot of work to do and a lot of work to do fast so that we can all be ready for this growing season. So, thank you for having me. Get a hold of us, get a hold of the association. We would love to hear from you. We would love to hear some ideas of how to get this thing rolling. So, thank you guys.